Hey y'all, it's your girl here. Listen, really quickly. Um, I'm just here to encourage someone to let you know that the mustard seed of faith is the most powerful faith that you need. In order to do everything that God has called you to do, all you need is a mustard seed of faith. Okay. It's that mustard seed that is going to break through everything else. It's what's going to start everything else that God has called you to do. You don't have to worry about how it's going to happen from A to Z, everything in between. It's not really your problem to worry about. That's God to make it come to pass for you. All you need to do is start somewhere. All you need to do is what God called you to do. He said, if you have but a grain of a mustard seed of faith, then you can speak to the mountain and say, be removed. And it will uproot itself and be cast into the sea. And that right there is enough to do all the things that God has called you to do. That's enough to um, start the business, invest, write the book, go to the doctor, go to the gym, whatever it is that you feel that God is calling you to do in 2025. Just be obedient. Start somewhere. Don't get it twisted. You can't just say you have faith and don't have the works behind it to match. You have to put works into it. You have to do something. I'm a living example. I did not want to get on here. Did not want to record anything. It's been a long time coming, but God told me to get on here to let somebody know that all you need is the faith as of the size of a grain of a mustard seed. That's all you need. That's the breakout faith. That's the breakthrough faith. That's the faith that takes you from here to there, from here to there. Once you start somewhere, everything else can begin to fall in line, but you got to start. And that's what the mustard seed of faith does. It's the start. It's the beginning. I'm not making any more excuses. I'm not waiting on a perfect opportunity. I'm not waiting on everything to line up. I'm not waiting on all of the answers. I'm going to start with what I have. I'm going to start where I am. And that right there is going to take me everywhere I need to be. And like I said, I am a living witness of this because even right here making this video right now, just coming from off the road, ripping and running with the family, didn't really feel like doing nothing, didn't really feel like getting on here, didn't have all the backdrop set up, everything set up for what way I want to do my videos, but it's okay. It's okay. Holy Spirit said now. He says now's the time. Quit waiting. I need you to go raw. I need you to go real. I need you to tell my people that they just need to start. They just need to start. Just start somewhere. It doesn't matter if you don't understand how it all is going to come to pass. But as soon as you start, as soon as you begin, everything else can begin. Everything else can start happening. There's some blessings that's waiting on you to start. There's some miracles that's waiting on you to believe, that's waiting on you to start, to do something. It's not going to happen until you make the first move. And me making this video, I'm telling you, it's me using mustard seed faith because it's been a long time. I've been disobedient for a long time. But God says, I need you to tell my people what I need you to tell my people. I need you to put the word out there on the different things I tell you to speak on. And you got to start now. And so this is me using my mustard seed faith. This is me stepping out of my comfort zone, stepping into the realm that I'd rather not be in. Because I'd rather not talk to you. And rather not talk to the people. Don't want the people talking to me. Rather just chill and mind my own business. But no, God says not so. He says, do what I tell you to do. And so now I'm telling you exactly what he's telling me to tell you. Do what he's telling you to do. Just do it. It doesn't even matter if you ain't got step B together. Start with step A. Write the vision. Make it plain. Run with it yourself. Run with it yourself. Give your all into what God has called you to do. I don't care what it is. You got to start somewhere. And you ain't got to get everybody permission. Everybody ain't got to be okay with what God is calling you to do. You just got to do. And you just got to be obedient. And yeah, this is one of the first videos I'm going to be uploading. It's going to be a lot more coming after this as God see fit. But I'm here. I'm out here. This is my mustard seed and faith and action in real time. I love you guys. Continue to just be great. Continue to be encouraged. Continue to trust God for what he's calling you to do. And listen, it's God over everything. In 2025, it's God over everything. Okay? It's real relationship. It's a real manifestation of his presence. It's really hearing his voice. It's not worried about what the people got to say. It's really, really reaching the heart of God and reaching for his heart. And that's personal. So, once again, Just start somewhere. Let that mustard seed of faith take you where you need to go. You can speak to the mountain and tell it to uproot itself and get up out of here. And guess what? It will obey you. It will obey you. Okay? So there's more teaching I'm going to be putting on here about the mustard seed faith, because God has been really dealing with me about that. There's a couple other topics that I'm going to be uploading as I walk by faith and not by what I feel, because that's what it is. So just stay tuned. I love you guys. You guys stay up. You guys stay encouraged. You guys stay full of faith, because God also promised that he will give water in the wilderness or in a desert place. You will have food in the famine. He is faithful. He is faithful. He is faithful. His word is faithful. And as you put your trust in him and as you believe in what he's capable of and the mighty things that he is able to do, you will be all right. You're going to succeed. You're going to be okay. I mean, things going to come. Things going to form. Weapons going to form. But that don't mean they're going to prosper. You're going to see the weapon form sometimes. But that doesn't mean it's going to prosper against you. You might even feel a hit or a blow, but you won't get knocked down. You may see the waves, but they won't overtake you. You will not be overtaken. This is why I'm saying walk by faith. This is why I'm saying step out on that mustard seed. I'm telling you, if it's whatever is that God is calling you to do, you know what it is. It's between you and him. Can't nobody else tell you yay or nay. When God give you instructions, can't nobody else tell you that it's a good idea or a bad idea. When God puts something in your heart, can't nobody else tell you whether it's going to succeed or fail. That belongs to the Lord. So they may think you crazy. God may say, hey, I want you to invest in a boat. Go get the boat. It's not about what nobody else got to say. They don't know the vision. They don't know the plan. They're not your God. They're not your creator. They didn't create the universe and all things that's been created. Only the Almighty, only Yahweh did this. So, in the same sense, I'm a living example. Walk by faith. Step out on a mustard seed. The victory belongs to you. It belongs to you. But if you don't go out to the battle, how you gonna get the victory? If you don't step out, how you gonna get to the other side? It's enough. We can't keep playing it safe, y'all. We can't keep wanting to play the background because we don't trust the people. We don't trust the world. We don't trust what's going on out here because it's weird out here. It's weird out here. The church world weird. The spiritual world weird. All these religions is weird. But there is truth. And it's found in the Most High God. The Most High women and holy God. He is holy. Everything don't fly with Yahweh. Everything ain't flying with him. His son is the Holy One of Israel. He is the Holy of Holies. He is the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings. He is Yeshua. He is Jesus. It is a spirit that is flowing through the earth, that is leading his people to him. It is holy. There is a Holy Spirit, and it ain't the stuff they playing around with, and they blaspheming, and they mocking. Holy Spirit activate, and things like that. That's not God. You don't play with what's holy, and you don't play with God. So I'm telling you, just as real as God is just as real as you could trust him for all that he's calling you to do. Just step out and do it. I promise you, it's going to feel weird in the mug sometimes, but step out and do it. You might be by yourself. Step out and do it. They may call you plumb crazy. Step out and do it. Because I'm telling you, he's going to take the weak things of the world to put to shame the things that are strong, the foolish things of the world, to confound that which think they are wise. And at the end of the day, if we don't trust him for something, if we don't do something to prove him, as far as to see him move, if we play it safe, then we playing ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? It's 2025. You got all kind of things going on in the earth. People repping whatever they want to represent. They being whatever they want to be. You can be the child of God that God called you to be. It does not matter what anybody thinks. So I don't know who this part is for. Maybe you waiting to just walk the walk that God called you to walk. Maybe you afraid. Maybe you scared because you scared of what the people going to say and the naysayers going to say and the unbelievers going to say, but you can't worry about them. They going to be the way they're supposed to be. You can't get mad when an unbeliever acting like an unbeliever. You can't get mad when somebody who ain't trying to live for Christ act like somebody who ain't trying to live for Christ. You got to pray for them. You got to know what God is calling you to do. And you got to do it. You got to do it. Because I'm telling you, you don't want to bury no talents. You don't want to go to the grave of what God has called you to do. Somebody need what's in you. Somebody need a gift. Somebody need a call. And that mustard seed of faith, somebody is sitting on something today. And God's saying, get up off of it and birth it out. Come, let it come through you. Let it flow through you. I'ma back you up. He's telling you, I'ma back you up. If you just step out, I'ma back you up. And don't worry about what it looked like to other people. Just do what God is calling you to do. You see, when I'm over here, I ain't got my backdrop, ain't set up right. It's a lot going on. Just getting in the door. But guess what? I'm learning to be obedient in 2025. I'm learning to be obedient above everything else. I'm learning to be obedient. I'm learning to be obedient because I'm just real like that. Real enough to come and do whatever God called me to do. Say what He tell me to say. I mind my business. I keep to myself. But God is saying, look, I want you to step out of all that comfort zone. Still mind your business. Still keep to yourself. Still be who you are. But do what I'm telling you to do. And so listen, let me be an example to you. Let me be a word of encouragement to you that it's not over yet, that God is not done. He is sovereign. It ain't over till He says it's over. He has the final say. Just do what He's calling you to do. Step out on faith and let that mustard seed of faith carry you further than anything you've ever seen, because He's going to keep pouring into it. It's what starts the perpetual, movement of God. It's what starts the move. Soon as you start, He already meet you halfway, because He the one calls you to start. And I want to just keep going and keep going because I'm so passionate about it, because I'm so excited that I'm being obedient to do it. And so it's flowing out of me to keep going, but I ain't gonna keep going because I just gotta, put this quick word out here for y'all. But I love everyone that's coming across this video. And I'm here to tell you that God is real. His Son is real. His Spirit is real. His word is true. So step out and do what He's calling you to do. I love you. Bye.